yo. 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 Yo.
TV.
Nah. Oh, what's that? No. Look. All right. Before the show starts, I think it's very important for us to discuss this. My favorite thing that you've been doing lately, this really excites me here, is how you're slowly tilting the camera, like hoping they won't notice.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, we're gonna get full-on 1966 Batman. You know, like when like the bad guys would be there.
Mm-hmm.
You show Batman and Commissioner Gordon, I don't know, whoever other good dudes are, Al, right? And they would be like regular camera angle. And you show the villains up to the dastardly stuff. All of a sudden they're at a weird angle, big canted camera angle. Not candid camera, that's different. But it's like there was no director on set one day.
And
it was a lazy camera. He was just like that, and then like a director saw it. Was like, oh, villainous. And then eventually, once we get to like a full-on 50 degrees, like somewhere north of, well, I guess that would be west of, like straight that way, west of northwest. At that point, we're cosplaying as Batman villains. I'm going King Tut. What do you got?
The Myth.
Very good. Is that like a later season?
Yeah.
All right, ready to start the show?
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
It's
everybody.
nice to have it up there, right?
Yeah,
Because
then I gotta look at myself. Hold on, my tongue's red. Look. Don't ask me how that happened. Hey, everybody! It's hashtag WrestlePals, your weekly dose of ...
we're getting there.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just mean the setup.
Slowly.
Hey, Joe.
It's actually on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of writing.
Joe,
Holy crow.
I need a book.
From the
Strangers.
No, you've met him a few times. I think you've done stuff with him too. Shows. I meant shows. I like the way you're like covering the author's name. Like that's gonna get us out of any sort of legal trouble.
That wasn't why.
Is Dean Koontz still alive?
Because the light is like right there.
Because I'm sure he's watching. That just makes it that much stranger. Would you like to read the next excerpt?
Days of Discovery. Would I like to? No.
Are you going to?
No.
Oh, okay. Good. Don't do what you like. Or do what you like. There's a double negative in it. Don't do what you don't like.
Hello, Chris.
Hey! We need to be serious now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works out just right. Hey, everybody, it's hashtag WrestlePals, your weekly dose of ... stupid.
That's us.
Hi, everybody. I'm hashtag WrestlePal Nate. I'm introducing myself because that's me. And that's about it. Hey, look over there. It's hashtag WrestlePal Justin.
Yeah.
Very good. You didn't breathe at all.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I was impressed. Do it again.
What, not breathe?
Yeah, do it. No, stop.
Do
stop.
it.
Don't. Please breathe. For the love
Do
of God.
it.
Oh, my goodness. You know what, Justin?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very weird time of television season as far as wrestling goes.
Before we hop in,
Yeah.
you may have noticed there was no intro for a long time here. It kind of got deleted off of this machine, so I have to make a new one. And I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh, we might be able to salvage the old ones. Oh.
I guess we could kind of cut it out. like the intro, and then just put Dakota Kai's music in.
Just put a patch over it. Hey, is Ziggler using those record screeches still?
Hey, Bob.
Let's go ahead and just steal that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not using the gimmick, we're going to steal it. It's ours now.
All right, so
He's the ultimate fighting machine. Me? Who am I?
the Godfather.
No. An Italian joke? Is that what it is? Turns out I'm not Italian.
Oh.
I'm more Swedish than Italian. Who knew?
Colin Mustafa is going to make you an offer that you can't refuse.
Can I just be Kurgan? Just let me be Kurgan. I don't know if that's a gimmick. I think it's just a
you
name.
can be Kurgan and I'll be the Giant Silva.
Oh. I think he's Giant Justin.
As long as it's not Golga.
I'll be... Golgo was great.
Okay.
What?
You're just like Cartman.
No. Just because my clothes are tight and I'm fat.
Okay.
Look, man, we all got our heroes.
And real quick before we get into... So Christopher Brown posts up here. One last match. Austin says, for the last couple of weeks down there at the Raw reunion in Tampa, down there at the Madison Square Garden show at Monday Night Raw, I'm hearing this. I wish I had an Austin impression so I could do this proper.
I'm hearing it in an Austin voice.
Yeah, I just can't say it in one. People always ask me, hey, man, you're still in really good shape. You got one more match left in you? And I tell them, man, I say, it's a tough thing to think about. Physically, would I be able to have one more match? Yes, most definitely. And I could make it to that match without being injured. Though the risks are always there, just because I think of all the surgeries I had, where I had the spinal stenosis and getting that bone spur taken off my spinal cord. I'm in a good place. Nerves are feeling a lot better than they used to. So, in theory, could I have a match? In theory, yes. Well, Edge said the same thing relatively recently, too.
Edge versus Mr. Austin?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is it confirmed?
Yes. It is known.
Obviously.
Edge said, he's in good shape and he could do a match, but the doctors will never clear him.
Tell me, does Christian tease that one more match, and then does mean ass Edge just crap on him right away? Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. I don't think you even retired. It's like, oh, that's mean.
Poor
Jeez. Guy. No, I'm sure he's doing rather well.
No, he's really rich.
Really?
Yeah, he has a giant house.
Okay.
He owns half of Tampa.
Half of Tampa?
Mm-hmm.
Which half?
The good one.
Oh, I hear it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Way better than the bad half.
That camera's really aggravating me.
What's wrong with it?
I need to get a stand. There's so much stuff I need to get. I got that, and I haven't gotten to install it yet.
Mm-hmm.
A Stream Deck. So much to do here.
Hi.
So much.
Dude.
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Plus, I got to set up a green screen. There's a green screen over there. I got to set it up somewhere.
It's green.
This whole thing just needs to switch. This is all wrong now. This whole thing is all wrong.
Well, once you get all the pieces together, we're just going to slowly cobble together pieces like a couple of wacky hermits just gluing things onto our shopping cart.
Hey, Brian.
And then one day just going to lay it all out on the floor and then put it up one piece at a time, and it'll kind of work, maybe.
This is cool, though.
Yeah? Feeling better?
I'm not going to have to pull it from the Facebook Live audio.
You're very pleased about that, I'm sure.
Very much so.
No choppiness, no nobody yelling at you, nobody taking a stream down for, I'm going to say no reason. No reason at all.
Brian says, what's up, Triple N?
Oh, we're stealing gimmicks? I think he's still around.
Notorious Nasty Nate.
Oh, jeez. What?
Notorious Nasty Nate.
Did I get a name in the ensuing week? Is that what happened?
No, that was a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Oh, my God.
Started calling you that?
That feels like years ago.
Chair shots? Taking too many chair shots?
You should really drink out of cups.
That's what I'm saying.
Chairs are very hard to drink out of, especially...
Chris Witt's in Facebook jail, so he's on the Twitch. What's up, Chris?
It happens.
My account got locked up earlier for suspicious activity.
Yes, I was wondering what that was.
So we'll get to the wrestling part.
Nah.
So they showed me all the activity. Like when you get back to your account, they show you all the activity on your account, and they say, "Hey, if this isn't you, click on it." And I looked at it, and I'm like, "It's all me." I did all that. What do you mean? What was suspicious?
No way anybody's Googling images of Norm Macdonald.
Hey, Nathan,
Colin Quinn.
Nathan, it's Norm Macdonald here.
All right, he's gonna stick with that one.
I
Let
feel
him
like
go.
you just said my name there.
Ooh. Yes, 2 more times in
I
the mirror,
thought I
and then
heard
it
it, you know.
summons.
Yeah, I
What?
thought I heard it. Thought I'd
You
stop by. It's
did.
been a while there.
Yeah. No, it hasn't.
I don't really have much to say here. I just thought, hey, see what's going on here, Yeah, you guys talk about the wrestling there, right? Occasionally, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ah.
Name of the program is Wrestle Pals there, with a hashtag in front of it,
We don't talk about pals.
Yeah, sometimes.
Why should we talk about wrestling?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Nathan.
What?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go now.
Neat, dude. Thanks.
One word to describe me leaving.
Oh,
Bye.
that's not so much descriptive. That's kind of a, don't argue with him. It'll
Where'd
bring
he
it back.
And he's gone.
What I love is your theater of the mind. As the camera's on you, you go like, huh? Wasn't he just here?
Where'd he go?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Chris said he got
Damn,
locked up because he hurt Facebook's feelings.
No.
Scalpers have been struggling to sell tickets for AEW Dynamite's debut on TNT in Washington, D.C. Tickets for the event are currently starting at just under $10, including fees, and you get lower bowl tickets starting at just under $30. So that's why they sold out. I mean, I guess it's...
Good for them. Capitalizing scalpers trying. Nothing I love more than a speculative market getting just smashed.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the wrestling even. But in this case, yes. But, dude, like, all those people that still have Beanie Babies at their house, this is someday, hey, oh, man, someone's going to really have Beanie Babies. I'm going to feel bad. I legit feel bad for you. Do you have a full collection?
It's not dreams come true.
Muppet Beanie Babies would have sold like crazy and would have absolutely
hotcakes?
increased. How do hotcakes sell?
Fast.
No, in stacks. You sell them in stacks.
And stacks and stacks and stacks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And snacks.
A stack of. I forgot what we were talking about.
You haven't commented on my shirt yet, Nathan. I'm offended.
It's pink. What's up? You all right?
Yeah?
Mess up your laundry?
No. Looks good on me.
There's one ruined red dress and a whole bunch of weird pink things.
I'm a handsome man. Look at that.
All right.
I just need to shave my beard a bit.
You gonna take it off?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, I just need to come a little closer to the face. So when I meet Liv, she can see how handsome I am.
I'm thinking about chopping everything off. It's a mess.
Yamada's a wrestle pal.
What? There's still a prevailing theory. I'm just saying. Dusty Rhodes came through
You
Norfolk, Virginia.
understand.
Norfolk,
Virginia, understand if you will.
In April of 1978. Dusty Rhodes came through Norfolk, Virginia. At the time, my mother happened to have been through
I
here.
don't like your phrasing.
And, well, the insinuation is much worse, so let's just leave it at the phrasing then.
Because of the implication.
Can you do the hand gesture again?
Because of the implication.
It's very good. Hey, nice shirt.
Thanks. Yamada's a mess.
Yeah, well.
At least the Kabuki Warriors won a match for a change, Nate. That's true. They did. On the so we started talking about like the landscape of wrestling last week, and I feel like now that we're on the other side of the 2-hour debut of NXT on USA, I feel like there's a little bit more ground to stand on where it's going to be. Because things are about to drastically change even further. I think even more so than we thought last week.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, this is like a weird time as far as television viewing and especially wrestling goes because it's season finales.
Yeah.
The week, and
I like that, though. I love when Raw does that.
Well, it's the season finale. Well, now that means we got to wait all summer before the new season.
Or next week.
I'm sorry, when?
Yeah, next week. It's well done, though.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
It's well done because it's like, well, SmackDown's about to obviously have a big reboot. Raw might as well, too.
Yeah.
And, then they're going to have the big draft in 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So, yeah, like, it makes sense to me.
Are they still going to be trading dudes around?
I don't know.
Those preceding weeks?
I don't know.
Well, I guess they got a Hell in a Cell they're going to come to. Are they waiting till after Hell in a Cell for the drafts?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because it's like the
That would make
11th
sense.
and 12th, or I don't remember.
So the
11th
nights
and
thereafter.
14th or something. Yeah.
Crazy numbers. Throwing out the lost numbers.
Well, because it's Friday the 11th, and then Monday the 14th.
So Friday's getting first shot?
Yeah, SmackDown gets the first draft.
Interesting. Because I mean, you know what this is, right? This is SmackDown's been the older sibling for the longest time, right? They've gotten everything. You know, they get the car, they get all the graduation presents, they get the big trips. They do all the things as the older sibling does, and then a younger sibling, SmackDown, comes along and hey, here's some hand-me-down stuff. All right, you can't really get a car yet, but maybe we'll get you a hand. We're not gonna get a new car. We'll get you an.
I thought you were about to say handy.
No, you don't get that.
That's just wrong.
You're gonna give you a 1987 gray. Chevrolet Cavalier.
It's just going to be a gray.
It's gray. The new 1997 gray. The 97s are in early this year. Did you see the car running around the mall in Illinois?
Yes.
Okay, just sorry. And then somebody put up Blues Brothers music, and I was mad.
Course
I was like,
they did.
Of
course they did.
SmackDown has been the younger sibling for the longest time.
Yeah.
Well,
No more, Jack.
SmackDown just turned 18, and the older sibling Raw, they're they got a decent job. They win. They learn to trade. They're doing okay. SmackDown's going off to a fancy college on a full ride. They're doing very well for themselves. They're gonna be okay. All of a sudden, people paying a lot more attention.
You're a banker. Am I supposed to be dazzled?
Don't know what this is from.
Freddie got fingered.
Why
Of
don't I
course
know
you don't.
this? Cheese
I've
sandwiches.
got entirely too many of those quotes on hand.
Let's go get cheese sandwiches.
You can't hurt me. Not with my cheese helmet.
God, your delivery is too close. I don't like it.
Oh, yes, an 87 Volkswagen Scirocco. The Scirocco is my favorite car of all time.
What is a Scirocco?
It was basically a fake DeLorean put out by Volkswagen.
A fig DeLorean?
Yeah, essentially.
Fig.
Fake.
Fake, okay.
Yeah.
This
It
is
was a
by the
gorgeous
Newton
car.
people.
I loved it so much. Somehow oil got in my brake lines.
Hey, you got brake lines in my oil. Why not both? Jesus Christ.
I don't know how that happened. I really don't.
Well, did you put oil in the brake fluid?
No.
Do they meet anywhere near each other in the vehicle? Assuming.
Couldn't tell you. I did buy it for $800, so.
Well, that's a lot. In what year is that?
Well, I didn't buy it in 87. I bought it in 2001, maybe.
Jesus Christ. You bought a 14-year-old car?
Yeah.
And
it was awesome. Ask anybody.
How long? I posed this to you. Is the 1987 Volkswagen, what is it called?
Scirocco.
Socorro.
See, the
Segundo.
Scirocco 4 will be providing the music for Hell in a Cell. We made a band, the Scirocco 4. It's Chris Witt, Chris Volk, myself, and DJ.
Okay.
The Scirocco 4.
Can you even sit 4 people in that vehicle?
Yes.
You said a fake DeLorean, though. Did it have the gull wings?
No.
Oh, hold on.
No.
Hold, please. We have to discuss this. Did it have gull wings?
No.
Did it travel time?
Yes.
Was it? All right. There's one point. Made of solid steel. Really? No, it wasn't.
Yes.
The DeLorean was 8,400 pounds. It's
Okay.
ridiculous. Because it's it's solid steel design. It's just giant plates of steel. Is that what this is?
The Scirocco is made of giant silver.
No, Jesus. It's just made of wood planks.
We did. We fit 6 people in it once.
Once.
Yeah.
Once.
I mean, we probably could have
4
on
were
the
kidnapping
reg.
victims. You stack them up in the back. It's not so
How
bad.
dare you, sir? I
Mm.
mean,
What?
it wasn't the Suzuki Swift with the couch in the back.
What's that garbage car that I always wanted? I always wanted to
The
call it El
Suzuki
Dorado.
Swift?
No, it's not a Swift.
El
It's not
Dorado.
a Suzuki Swift with the couch in the back. People throw up in there and do things.
And
There
other
are blankets.
things.
I've heard about these
Yes,
things.
the NWO blanket.
No, sir. No, what the oh.
Life.
Yuck. There's probably a lot of things living on it.
Mm-hmm.
No, the car that was like a pickup truck, but like a car.
I know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking. El Camino.
El Camino.
I would love an El Camino. Well, they don't run. And if you could find me one function in 1987 Volkswagen
Honda Element.
All right, that's enough.
What's that garbage car I want? Honda Element. Shots fired.
So, okay, look, 14 years in the future,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be worth more than $800. That's for damn sure. Tell you that.
Okay. All right. What
It'll
are
be
you looking at me
functional
for?
I'm mad at you.
Why are you mad at me?
Because you're here.
Okay.
That's right. You and your Volkswagen El Segundo.
El Camino is the mullet of cars.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm okay with this. The Rusev's mustache of cars.
Yes.
Yes. It's fantastic.
Agreed.
Rusev is... You got a still picture up there of Rusev shocked with his mustache.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see him doing Gone with the Wind now. It's going to be great. Frankly, my dear. Jesus.
Poor EC3.
No.
He was on TV.
Poor on TV, EC3.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So SmackDown's been a little sibling for the longest time.
Yeah.
I know where I was.
Uh-huh.
El Segundo. Here we go. Take 2. El Segundo.
What?
Okay.
El Segundo Brewing Company, in case nobody made the connection there. What?
No, nobody did.
What?
Did they?
What?
Damn it. I hate everything.
Oh, hell yeah!
And didn't he just say he didn't have one? What I love is his tweets or whatever read exactly like a transcript. Or was that an actually transcript? Actually a transcript. And I feel like my tongue is turning red. Does this look bad to you?
Doesn't look blue.
Okay.
I
Double
love
D
Liv Morgan.
da.
I miss her.
Word. She on TV?
Why are you trying to hurt me, Nathan?
What's
Why are
that?
you trying to hurt me? It's not nice.
So SmackDown, the little sibling, all of a sudden getting all the attention,
Yeah.
doing everything right, surpassing
Mm-hmm.
the elder sibling.
Yeah.
Guess what? That elder sibling? It's thinking about going back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe dropping that trade. Maybe becoming a banker.
Yeah. Am I supposed to be dazzled?
Yes. Jesus. Please say cheese helmet again.
You can't hurt me. Not with my cheese helmet.
Okay. If I ever have a moment,
You can put the cheese in your bum.
if I don't do that. Don't tell people that. Now we're responsible for that. Anal cheese injuries are our fault now. I'm culpable. Thanks.
You're culpable.
Oh, you're cute too. Thanks. Wait, what?
What?
No. So I mean that leads to
Fire.
our newest renders.
Mm-hmm.
WWE has a few new renders up. I don't know if you keep track of that page. You know, we used to pop up little dudes in the bottom, and we will again.
Eventually.
2 brand new renders.
Oh, yeah?
Raw logo and SmackDown logo.
Ah, yes.
Has you seen
Yes.
them?
Yeah. Raw has, like, the little V underneath now.
Yeah, now it's like a sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Raw.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Ranking up.
Congratulations. You went in. See, the elder sibling went into the military.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's feeling pretty good about itself. Stayed in for 4 years. Yeah, it's thinking about going back, but it's not sure if it can. Not sure if it wants to now. It's got a taste of civilian life. And then SmackDown, also a new logo.
Mm-hmm.
Very bright and pleasant.
Yeah. And
More white than blue. I'm okay.
it looks like they're going to probably have, well, they're definitely going to have Brock, because Fox demanded it.
Yeah.
Rumor mill says Ronda, too, if and or when she comes back.
I think that's more of an if. I kind of hope it's not anytime soon.
I'm wondering if that has anything to do with her being on Total Divas. That might be part of her playing out her contract.
What channel is that on?
E!
Oh, thank you. I know exactly which channel you're talking about now. Good.
Talk soup.
Is that still on there?
No. I think it's the soup now.
Is that
It's
still
not
on there?
Talk Soup anymore.
Why'd they lose the talk? Okay.
I don't watch E. I don't have cable.
I don't either. How are we watching wrestling? Okay, shut up.
The network.
Yes, the network. So the landscape of television changing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking just at WWE, because
Right.
we have to fill in the full picture too.
Yes.
Monday Night Raw, probably going to be on Monday, if I had to guess.
Yes. Yes.
SmackDown,
Moves from Tuesdays.
moves from Tuesdays, which, you know what, I kind of like. I don't know
Yeah.
if I like the back-to-back days. It was okay. I got used to it. But then on the pay-per-view weekends, pay-per-view, Raw,
God
all
forbid
new, all
at, like,
different. All right.
SummerSlam and Survivor Series where you have NXT as well.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 like back to back to back, which it's going to be.
And it would often run NXT on the Saturday night, pay-per-view on the Sunday night, Raw on the Monday night, SmackDown on Tuesday night, and then back to NXT on the Wednesday night. And SmackDown always kind of got the boot for me, which would kind of stink. And then it would be like a crapshoot if I'd come back for. Once I lose that momentum, it's hard for me to get back in. It would be a crapshoot if I would come back in for NXT. Now, that being said, as far as WWE product and spacing, I'm loving this.
Yes.
I'm absolutely loving the fact that we're going to have Raw on the Monday, SmackDown on the Friday.
Yeah.
Because who goes out on a Friday night? That's ridiculous. Don't do that. And then, do you?
No.
All right, then. Whose side are you on here? We're old men. Hi.
We're men.
Yes,
We're
very
in
men.
tights.
Are we? Look,
Tights. Facebook ended the stream.
for what? You tell me for what?
I guess we're still on YouTube, though. That's good. Yeah.
Did it? Son of a
Still
bitch.
says we're live, but what do I know?
Oh, hey, I know this. I know a few of those guys.
Dun, 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 bum, bum. I'm just refreshing. We're still live.
Okay,
Nathan.
okay.
You don't have that. I mean, I'll work on this.
You just checking to see if it's up there?
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, sir. So we've got Raw on the Monday. We've got SmackDown on the Friday. We're leading into
We're
pay-per-view.
still live.
Pay-per-views come Sunday. Our main roster pay-per-views. Now, NXT staying on the Wednesday, going 2 hours, going to USA, going to main network thing. I think...
Try the one in the group, Ellie, because one of them ended and the other one is still going.
As far as NXT goes, I know they went the 2 hours, and I know they went network to try to counter-program AEW. I think they're going to end up counter-programming themselves, man. I think they're becoming their own alternative, which is kind of what the whole idea of multiple brands was supposed to do. That's what SmackDown was supposed to be for Raw, an alternative. You had the draft, so you get 2 different programs. You had the more sports and worldly version of SmackDown, and you had the more spectacle of Raw with the big giant dudes from parts unknown, and now all
With
of a sudden,
unknown parts.
no, it's pretty known depending on the individual.
I think Braun Strowman has hands. Lots of people get
Those
them.
are the parts we know. Are you accusing him of something, sir? Okay. He could grope both of us from across the room.
Yeah.
Don't.
Please don't.
Thank you, sir. But I think NXT is going to be the star as far as the WWE programming goes. It's going to be midweek without having a lot of stuff around it, without a lot of burnout for it, and in the midst of the build between the Monday and the Friday leading into the weekends. I think NXT is going to quietly have the safest, nicest, best spot as far as any of these shows go. That being said, that's not the only thing that's going to be on our new fall season. Fade into the thing. Go ahead, press. Okay. You press the button. That makes me happy. Didn't do anything, but man,
It's not
you know what
hooked
that
up
button
or
did?
set up
You know what that button did?
Absolutely nothing.
No, it didn't. Made me happy.
Oh, all right. Well,
Hey, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So we have AEW going on the Wednesday night as well. That's going to be their big main night.
Twitch stream is dark. God dang it.
Oh, boys.
Oh, I bet you that's just my garbage computer.
Oh.
I mean, as far as I know, it's still working. Just, yeah, see, there we are.
Yeah, but I've been yelling for an a-hole for hours. It could be any time now. Past, present, or future. Because here we go. So AEW's counter-programming against the NXT. Those two are going head-to-head against each other. 8 p.m. on the Wednesday nights. With NXT having the back door of, hey, you can watch this on the network later. But they're going live, man. And I got to tell you, that adds something special. How did you feel about the live NXT?
I loved it.
It's very good.
It somehow didn't lose anything.
It's forcing them to be a little more on their toes.
Yeah.
And guess what they're going to be? significantly more on their toes.
The one thing that I loved that they did is they took advantage of the time, and they gave us great matches, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
But then they gave they kept showing like all the character spots, like the little promo packages.
Yeah.
Not long, just like, hey, this guy's here too. Like, you and I know who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Priest sticks out specifically.
Yeah.
Like, I like Damian Priest. I've seen the dude, but a lot of people watching never have.
Mm-hmm.
On USA, I should say. So
you get
here's a guy that you're going to get to see soon.
You have this, or you may not, but hey, it still builds the excitement.
Mm-hmm.
It adds. It's not even illusion; it's actual depth of the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? One of my two favorite cartoons growing up was. Say Conan the Adventurer. I swear to God.
Conan.
No, it was Transformers and G.I. Joe. You know what the biggest sell for them was? Other than toys, the vast array of characters. Hundreds
Wait,
of
you
characters.
Didn't like the Phoenix and Conan the Barbarian?
Shut up. You could be
Conan the Adventurer.
It could literally be any of this group, and you had your favorites that was stuck out there every week. But you had this in-depth roster that any of them could pop up at any time. And many of them,
why are you talking about the Transformers?
Many of them wouldn't show up, but they could, and that was the thing. It gave the illusion of depth. And if you got these dudes standing around next to you, why not feature them a little bit? They're not to be a match. Those little vignettes add so much. What's his name? Who's your creeper dude? Who's your creeper dude?
The creepers from Minecraft?
No.
Oh.
NXT creeper dude.
Dexter Loomis?
You know his name, don't you?
Yeah.
You know why? Made an impression in less than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need. Just give me a little thing. Give me just a little thing. Now I just want 3 3/4 inch rubber banded NXT figures.
Okay.
Complete with file cards. It's going to be great.
Conan, why are you talking about rubber bands and toys?
Did Conan ever snap back at her? Or did he just kind of take it?
Well,
it was just the wife that was talking ever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbara the Barbarian.
Barbara the Barbarian. Because she's a barbarian, too. She's terrible.
Conan!
Ah, Jesus Christ, with this lady.
Conan, the adventurer.
The henpecked husband. Poor Conan.
He's just doing his best.
Well, he married for the dowry. That was the mistake.
Yeah.
You know, he got 3 goats and a cow out of the deal. Thought he was doing pretty good. Conan, gonna become a farmer. No. It's like,
No, you're going to have to be an adventurer. You're going to have to find some jewels.
Conan, you're gonna want to do some adventure and just say, every once in a while, you might want to adventure outside of the house a little bit. For your own benefit.
Conan, you're always leaving with your sword.
He's got to go adventure.
Always going out adventuring there, Conan. Never enough time for me.
Because you're not an adventure woman. You're claimed territory. Very well traveled. Ain't nothing new happening over here. I don't know why I'm speaking for Conan over here. They have to do a Conan. Conan
we never came
talk.
up with a voice for him.
Conan didn't have to talk.
He shouldn't.
Barbara wouldn't let him get.
Well, that's also true.
Barbara wouldn't let him get a word in edgewise. Every time he went to go adventure, he's putting on his church loincloth, going out and adventuring. She's got to yell at him about it. It's terrible.
Conan, I just washed that loincloth.
Yeah, down on the river. Jesus Christ, woman. Stop it.
And that's a poison or foul. He said, oh my God, he sound like the old people from 8 Crazy Nights.
Jesus.
And that's a technical foul. A technical foul. How about that Nikki Cross? Yeah, we're way off here.
Word.
Way off the reservation.
So Wednesday's going to be the showdown night.
You know what's funny, though? Like, I didn't think about it last week when we were talking about it, but, everybody's saying, counter-programming. And I'm not saying they're not, obviously, but you look at the timing of this, and if they had to do it when they did it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's next week. SmackDown's going over to Fox.
Yeah.
So USA was like, no, we need something soon. And it's like, well, we might as well try to get 2 in there.
Well,
and
yeah. Well, I mean, no, you have to look at WWE's timing in this too. Nothing they do is not or outside of their own volition.
mm-hmm.
They wanted this too. You know why? And then AEW start next week.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to get 1 weekend of NXT. Get excited for it. Here's the premiere. Hey, guess what? Next week, with limited commercial interruption. They don't want you to have a commercial to flip over to the other channel.
Yeah.
They don't want you to even know where TNT is on your dial.
Good thing I don't.
That's right. Absolutely right. And, yeah, man, they wanted this week. They were going to seize the opportunity, and they moved their entire production to a 2-hour live show as opposed to pre-recorded, 4 to 6 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Hour show. It's a hell of a jump, yo.
Yeah.
And to be able to maintain the same feel is damn near impossible.
One thing I saw, Nick Jackson was commenting and saying, "Oh, they're going to burn out the Full Sail." Actually, in all honesty, I don't think so because, like you just said, they would do TV tapings once a month where they would record 4 episodes.
Yeah.
So people would be crammed in there for, minimum 4 hours.
There's some lead-in time and outro time for that too.
Yeah.
And then setup time. So we're talking like probably closer to 6, man.
They get to be there 2 hours every week, and there you go. This big city, big wrestling town.
It's
not on Disney lot or Universal. Sorry,
it doesn't matter. Same diff.
Same.
It's a hell of a risk, and I think it's going to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to become an appointment thing.
Yeah.
You're going to get used to the same fans there every week.
Which means maybe we may have to rethink when we're on.
Yeah.
We've got Tuesdays and Thursdays now that are open, apparently.
So let's look. Tuesdays.
Well, maybe not Tuesdays.
Impact Wrestling, yeah.
I
Impact.
was going to say, was that an official? Because I saw a graphic earlier about the week.
Probably saw the same graphic, too. Yes, sir. Is it like a black, thing? They're like, what the hell is that called? Like diamond plating
Yeah.
truck
Yep.
thing. Okay.
Yep.
We saw the same exact thing.
Like the WCW Nitro.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Look at us researching. Parallel minds looking at the same garbage. That's all we're doing.
So, Raw, and then I guess Access is going to have Impact on Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays, obviously NXT, Thursday,
and NXT and AEW.
Dynamite.
Okay.
I don't like that name.
The fact that they put it, welcome to All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. That sounds awful. It's going to come, and they haven't said it yet, which is what bothers me about it. Wednesday Night Dynamite. It sounds a lot better. They're going to say that. Wednesday Night Dynamite. If they don't get Jimmy Walker in that first episode, shame on them. Jimmy Walker ain't doing anything, and guess what? He's really good.
Alive.
God damn it. Both of us just sliding headfirst into the non-joke. It makes me happy. I should trust. And he's just have some trust, Nathan. Damn it. We bump heads running away from the joke.
I don't want it.
It's the worst. I love it. Oh, God.
Who takes the easy one?
Screw it.
Never.
Oh, dear Lord. So.
Well, I guess Thursday or the weekend.
So we had Friday has the SmackDown. The WWE pay-per-view is still going to remain on the Sundays. Looks like the NXTs, are they going to stay on the Saturdays? Because it looked like they might be redoing their whole pay-per-view model. They might change it around. It may be an opportunity. Cause it depends on how they treat NXT, and I'm not sure how they're going to do it yet. If they treat it as a legit third brand, and this show happens to be on the Wednesday, so you get 3 distinct brands of wrestling on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, what if we start incorporating NXT into the pay-per-views?
I'd be into that.
Fill it out and maybe get it to full 2.5 to 3 hours, and have where you don't have to have every title on the show.
Yeah.
So they don't get, crammed on the pre-show. We just don't have them on that show. Or we leave that to be told on those week-to-week shows. And that's how we end up with a Nakamura versus Ali match that doesn't need to be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because there it is on a SmackDown, and it's fantastic. It's great. Or do they keep trying to put NXT pay-per-views on a Saturday?
I'm not opposed to keeping TakeOver as far as
Would you want to have NXT matches mixed into main card things?
I also wouldn't mind that.
How about if we get to TLC and we have 3 like ladder matches, one for each brand?
Okay.
What if we get to a Hell in a Cell and we have 3 Hells in the Cell?
That might be too much.
We've done this bit before, right? Hells in the Cell?
That might be too much. 3 Hell in a Cell matches.
Well, it depends. What did we have to? What if we get to a, hey, NXT brought their War Games up here with us? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. It's a brave new world, but they haven't given any indication which way they're going yet. We don't know what the NXT pay-per-view schedule looks like. It really can't be anything. And I am going to take a giant swig of this beverage because I'm thirsty as all hell.
Smells like Mountain Dew up here now.
Well, it's Diet Mountain Dew, so it's going to kill me faster.
Okay.
It's a race to see what murders me first.
Have fun with that. This camera's going to drive me nuts, man. I can't believe anybody's watching this right now. Sorry. I'm trying. And you need a book? Do you need a book?
No, that's an actual good book. Now, a passage from Strangers.
Strangers! No, we're not doing that.
Mary and Pete Monatella, Jorge's parents,
Ellie says, I am. Talk.
Georgia's parents, arrived at her apartment at 6 on Christmas morning. Bleary-eyed and grumpy from 2 little... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You read? Nah.
It happened.
Sorry.
Ooh, breeze.
So, yeah, right?
Tyler.
It's warm in here. So Ellie, a little bit back in the chat, and I've seen rumors of this going around, but there's no way to prove it until it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently Liv might be part of the Funhouse.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of her tweets lately. She's getting pretty bizarre. So bizarre that she's making weird noises out of her throat.
Gas station chimichanga. This is how I live now.
Sigh. But last night, or was it last night?
Gangnam Style?
Something about she, if you got inside her thoughts, you would cry. Like one peek inside her mind, and you would cry.
That's unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Have they all been that unpleasant? I know you know all of them.
Not by heart, and that's the problem here.
Aw, that's sad.
Someone mentioned Tyler Breeze.
Yes.
This one did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's supposed to be well, I mean, Tyler Breeze put a picture up on his Instagram. First of all, looking dapper, suit and tie, looking all nice. Then a little things hashtag fashion police.
Yes.
Hashtag NXT.
Wasn't sure if you knew this. Liv follows me. A peek inside my mind, you'll cry, and you can't see my scars. And then there was a point where she said something about a snake will always be a snake no matter how many times it sheds its skin.
Jake Roberts' return?
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
I'm just going to...
Look at you, Liv.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Get out of the DMs.
Oh.
You're looking at words she wrote, maybe.
She definitely wrote them. And sent them directly to me.
Wrote them in a message directly to you. The fact that you can say that because that's how this literally defined.
Yes.
Bothers me so much.
And...
Yes?
We gonna meet next time she's around.
No. What did she say? For sure?
Yes.
She said for sure.
Yes.
I'm going to hold that over her head.
Yeah, I'm going to hold her to that. Be like, hey, you said
What if she
this.
goes full straighter society, shaved head, and pulls out the...
I'm with it.
All right. About to make another weird noise.
She's gorgeous.
All right, well.
Love me some Liv.
Okay. Other shows.
What if I do this? Here.
There we go. I'll go up, you go down.
Is that better?
Hey! Slouch, would you?
Scoot back a little too. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Almost human. Hashtag WrestlePals, almost human.
Hello, my name is Human.
Tell you, man. Suddenly, bow, Biff, Busick. We're on 66 Batman villains. Thug 1, and for some reason, Thug number 3. What happened to number 2? Don't worry about him. They would use the same dudes every week. Whatever the theme is. Not that theme. Like, Jesus. They would use a different, like, I don't know what I said. Okay, that does make sense. You're right. Never mind. Other shows we have to consider, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can still technically probably show. ROH.
Mm-hmm. Saturdays, right? I think.
Floating around somewhere.
Yeah.
I believe New Japan's on Axis on Saturday nights, too.
Yes.
Axis could quietly become a nice little wrestle channel.
Mm-hmm.
Now that they booted their MMA stuff and be like, get out of here. We don't like our fighting real. What if we want to fight again next week? How are you supposed to do that? Oh, beating up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Beat it.
Get out of here.
I was like, we're real athletes. Yeah, sure you are, kid. Gas station chimichanga.
Maybe you should reconsider some of your life choices, Nathan.
Where to start, Justin?
Let's start with the gas station chimichanga.
You think that's a good place to start?
Yeah.
Well, I've already eaten it. Too bad. It's not like I'm saving some. Hold on, let me pull the rest out of my pocket. Luckily, I saved
Smells
it.
like gas station chimichanga in here.
Luckily, I've saved it in this paper bag. I found this burlap sack. It used to have cement in it and maybe potatoes. I'm not sure. Now it's my chimichanga holster, or as I call it, shit. I wish I could remember the name of the song. Sakura.
Scirocco?
It's not a word.
Yes, it is.
Sandal vodka. The Volkswagen Sandal vodka. Here we go. I wish I was quicker and had anything that fit that those syllables at all. Sandal vodka. That's all I came up with. Jesus Christ.
Where?
Now I'm trying to get it started again. Leave me alone.
That's Baker's dozen there.
I get a dude at work that says, "Hey man, hey, if you ever keel over, can I be the one to hook up the AED to you?" It's like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. And if it saves my life, that's cool, man. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Are you counting on me having a Jesus, dude? Thanks, Ed.
Oh, naming.
Hmm?
You named him.
Yeah, he's fine. Thankfully, it wasn't a very common name. What do those buttons do?
To doubt El Dandy?
I don't have all of them.
Got a few.
Matter of fact, I don't have like any of them. Remember this one?
Vaguely.
She's here.
Is she?
Yeah.
Was it just she at that
How
point?
about this one?
Juan Francisco de Coronado being thrown 18 feet in the air. What else you got? What other toys you find there?
Dummy, yeah.
Like, I want to picture Eli Drake, like, selling cars now.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the movie The Goods?
Yes.
Starring in The Goods, too, Eli Drake. It's going to be great. He's good at it.
I'm sweaty.
Yeah, well. Bragging.
In this one. Hashtag tidbits. Hashtag news. Hashtag Nate. Hashtag hashtag. Hashtag wrestling. Hashtag dirt sheets.
I forgot how much I loved it. I wanted to hate it. All right. I remember now. Right about the time I get into it, you stop the damn thing. That's why we're off Facebook.
Sketman.
Alex Wright found it and was mad.
My brother is loving Baron's new look. Game of Thrones mixed with Vikings. I like King Corbin.
Well, what is there to not like?
Yeah. Except all of it. But for all the right reasons.
Hey, man, the thing I heard about the King of the Ring tournament that was like the big takeaway, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah.
Super impressed with Chad Gable, and said, "Hey, I want to see more of this Corbin and Gable."
All right.
And Gable, hey,
Hey, hey, Mr. Gable.
Jesus. So he's been high on Corbin for the longest time, and this is more to Corbin in a second. He trusts Corbin. Whoever Corbin works with is somebody he can watch. Corbin is the known entity as far as Mr. McMahon watching.
Mm-hmm.
So he compares people and how well they do with Corbin. And Gable, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing. But he's been amazing with everybody.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, man, we're going to get to see a lot more Chad Gable out of this.
Good.
Very good.
Good.
Dude,
He deserves it.
He fills that role that I've always loved, and it's a shame it kind of went away because of awful stigma, was the Chris Benoit role,
Yeah.
which was the I'm not fancy, I fight and I hurt people. I wrestle reals good, yo. Arr. And, growling like a tooth missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be our Gable, man.
All right.
Let him fight. It's going to be good stuff. Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
My man. There's going to be a time, and I can't predict how far down the road this is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
This may be as many as, I'm going to say, 5 years away, but it very well could be less, where we and the WWE universe are going to be cheering and absolutely loving Baron Corbin.
Of course. You have to truly hate somebody before you can love them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Had a scene to get to where he is.
By being the rapper. He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Bad dude rapper.
I think Corbin's going to have that same trajectory.
Yeah.
I think he's got the head down, do the work, and be in the character, commit to it 100%, and be
Notice how he doesn't have shirts either?
appropriately awful. He's remarkably appropriate in everything he does, from being a dirtbag to being an awful person to giving you just enough of meh and just enough snark and poke. He's not in your face all the time. He's there just enough to. I feel like he's right in a groove, and that groove is going to lead to something amazing. There's going to come a time. Remember when this was one of my favorite moments of all time, when it's like I even forget who the bad dude was.
Bad dude.
But then he was looking for a fight, and all of a sudden Sheamus shows up. Sheamus, bad dude forever and ever. Just shows up, said, "I'll fight him." You remember who that was? I don't either. But Sheamus shows up, bad dude. Nobody liked him. It's like, your hair looks stupid. We don't like you. Lobster head, beat it. Too many limes.
I'm a lobster head. Well, myself.
And then he says, "I'll fight him." All of a sudden, it's like, oh, this is a badass dude. Corbin's gonna have that moment, man.
Yeah.
Corbin's gonna have a moment where he's gonna be in there with my man. And he's gonna be in there with somebody genuinely awful, and he's just gonna be like, "I'm gonna fight this dude." And he's gonna fight him well, and Corbin's gonna be a fan favorite, beloved by children. Kids are gonna be wearing Baron Corbin vests, vests and crowns.
He'll have shirts then when he's a good guy.
No shirts. Corbin vests. It still has an awful weird picture in the front. That's not awful and weird. What's the weird? Okay, I haven't even seen the shirt. I haven't looked at you more than just say hi. Even then, not so much. Hi, by the way. What's the weird saying on the back? There has to be a weird saying. Lean forward, please. Okay, it's not a saying, but there's some weird stuff on the back. Just assume so. Look it up for yourself. You don't have to. All right, fine. It was a kabuki mask with a pirate hat on it.
I like it.
That's terrible.
That's great.
Cool, man. I don't know if you know this, but WWE shirts are the only ones that are ever like that. Why would you have a weird small design right between the middle of your shoulder blades? It's terrible. Or one phrase that nobody's ever said ever, written across the back.
We win, we riot?
Have they ever said that?
Yeah.
Have they ever won?
Well, yes.
You assume. Your heart doesn't count, Justin.
Liv won my heart a long time ago, well before the Riot Squad.
All right, what happened with Sarah Logan? And what happened with Ruby Riott then?
Sarah Logan was on TV.
They never, no. They never hit you the same way?
No.
What was it about Liv Morgan?
What wasn't it about Liv?
All right.
Let's start with there's first of all, there's something about a Jersey girl. Every time a Jersey girl comes about, I'm not kidding. One of my, I can't say first, but the first time I actually had a wrestling crush, because when I was younger, it was the Divas.
You started with first, and I was like, I don't want to hear whatever story you're about to tell, sir. It was in New Jersey.
It was the Divas.
His name was Philip.
There was the, even before that, it was Sable, and, it was different then.
Sable from New Jersey?
No.
Oh.
They weren't. I wouldn't consider them crushes. They were just these are these gorgeous women on TV, and that's it.
Of wrestling. Wait, no, that's copyrighted.
Yeah. So then, when I was much older, AJ Lee was a wrestling crush.
Okay.
She's from Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a Jersey girl.
Jersey wrestling girl.
Well, yeah, and because the next one I latched onto like that was Liv.
Oh my god.
The phone is ringing. Oh my god.
Is that in there? No.
No.
Should be. So we just got to find some indies in New Jersey. Go find yourself a new wrestling crush.
No.
Okay.
I still have a crush on Liv Morgan.
All right.
I love Liv Morgan.
When that finally clears up,
It'll never.
we just
clear
go
up.
hit up the Jersey indies.
It
indie
will not
feds.
clear up. That will not happen.
And invent some fake New Jersey indie feds. Be great.
No, because Liv and I are going to meet. Remember, she said for sure.
Yeah, but she said it sarcastically, and
No.
like it wasn't really picked up by the talk to text.
Nope.
For sure.
Nope. She wants to meet me, Nathan.
Audible sigh.
Come
That's-
to terms with it.
It's not a plug
She
for
wants to
Audible.
meet me.
She doesn't want to. She's agreed to.
No, she wants to. Because she could easily have just not replied to that.
Yeah, probably would have been smart.
How dare you, sir?
Well,
How dare you?
has AEW said anything about when they want to do their pay-per-views?
Other
They
than...
seem to be leaning towards the Saturdays.
Is that when Full Gear is? The 9th? I think.
Shoot, I don't know. Do you know what day it is? You said it was the 9th?
I think it's the 9th. November the 9th.
November 9.
Yeah.
Seems like a ways away.
Charlotte?
That is on a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So hey, man, and they're not going to go head to head against the Sunday. Good for them for not kowtowing to the path that WWE has cut.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be different. They want to be an alternative. They want to be their own thing. And they're not doing the exact business model and going to try to do it better. They're not trying to compare themselves or anything. They're just going to do their own thing.
They're not trying to compare themselves, but every second that they have, they take jabs.
I
and
swear, man.
Run their mouths about WWE.
Yeah, I got to tell you, nothing's...
It's turning me off, like, big time.
I know. Has WWE even mentioned AEW other than
Other
to say,
than
"Oh,
that-
hey, good luck"?
That time Sammy said it on TV.
Yeah.
Other than that, no.
No, right?
Right. Which
No.
I'm pretty sure was an unscripted moment.
Yeah. You know why? You know why they don't mention it?
They just go about their business.
Because the second you mention your competition, you're immediately saying you're not as good as them. Which is fine considering you don't have a show yet.
Yeah.
I guess you can kind of mention that. But once they get their own show, man, I really, really hope they don't mention WWE again.
It's just really bumming me out because I went from being super excited about this to like, it's going to exist and that's cool.
I want to hear about what they're doing. Like they've had this weird little like kind of promo thing they've been doing today with look like photoshopped rears of trucks. What are supposed to be the AEW trucks and what it would look like with people in the back. And like one of them, like one door had Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy's legs, and the other side had like just the top half of Jungle Boy. It's like, oh, that's what their trucks would look like if their production vehicles are rolling. You don't seem impressed at all. Look, man, this is the first like positive thing that wasn't like, hey, we're not WWE, that it did. So I was excited that it was something that wasn't comparing themselves to them. That was the takeaway. That being said, still not wrestling. Also, I'm glad to see Luchasaurus. Makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm. We don't have to go 2 hours tonight.
No. I've got three other kind of story things that I'd like to hit. You got any others you looking to roll at?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, that's all right.
It's the calm before the storm, I feel like.
Yeah, season finale week. Cliffhanger. They're all hanging over cliffs.
I'm also
from
going to see
Cheers.
if I can fix this to where this can go into that
And then out to the thing.
so I can try to do Skype. So maybe we can line up Effie finally and some of these other ones I've been working on that have had to get put on pause.
Suggested.
Go 4 hours. No. We've run out of steam at 1.
Dude. And yeah, like real life work schedule, in addition to the new wrestling lineup, is affecting too. So there's much to be discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 more stories I kind of want to hit.
All right.
I'm going to hit this first one first. How are you feeling about Rowan?
I love it.
First of all, congratulations on getting your first name back. That's not an easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitively Eric Rowan.
Yep.
Good.
So is Luke Harper.
Good for him. Yes, he's Luke Harper.
Yep. It's
R-
good.
Like, has Rowan taken a loss since The Rock beat him in like 4 seconds? Okay, I'm sure he has. He absolutely has.
Yeah.
But he has been built very, very strong.
Yes, absolutely.
And he's a weird, menacing. They're not doing the full-on genius thing with him, but he's got his own volition. He's got his own mind. He's able to think for himself. He's good at it, and he's aware that he's a strong dude.
Yeah.
And
if you would have told me 2 months ago, even maybe 3 months, hey man, Eric Rowan is going to be feuding with Roman Reigns, and you're going to like it, I would have been like, nah.
Are we getting another stairs match? That'd be cool.
I would have been like, nah, no.
No, thank you.
I'll pass on this.
I'll pass.
They've managed to elevate Rowan to I can't wait to see what he's going to do every week.
I know, right?
They've managed to make. I really look forward to seeing Roman every week.
I know, right?
I mean, you know, it's not in that same, I can't wait to see what he's going to do type of thing, but it's what we've always said. He needs feuds away from the title.
Yeah.
And this is great.
For both of them. And then great for Luke Harper.
And super great for Luke Harper.
And
now Daniel Bryan, too.
great for Daniel Bryan.
Wowzers.
Who hasn't necessarily even had to go face. He's just out for some vengeance, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm keeping the black trunks, but I'm going to kick this dude in the face instead.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. So we had an Eric Rowan versus Daniel Bryan match. And first of all, did you see the part where the foot got hooked in the ropes?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Was that terrifying?
Yes.
It's like, we just got his head fixed. Can you not break the other end?
Yeah.
Because it looked like it was contorting to boot, and it looked like it was just ripping his foot off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much of this is Daniel Bryan, but first thing was Rowan was like, I'm going to look like a monster. Jesus Christ, I got to fix this. Oh, my God, help. And I think Bryan backed him off.
Yeah.
Said, like, hey, could you go sell that over there, please? Look, if I'm going to lose a foot, if my foot is Cactus Jack's ear, can you at least get something out of it, damn it? Also, he's like a wrestle machine. He's like, I'll feel pain later. I'm not going to do that now. And then the ref's like, I'll handle this. Back off, 7-foot man. I got this. Oh, I was just chimichanga. And then he gets out and he's okay. It's like, oh my God. And Rowan comes back for the little bit of the sell and just stomping him while he's still tied up. It's like, oh, for God's sake. I hope this is really soft.
Scurry moment.
Terrifying. Terrifying. But that was after trying to, like, weirdly iron claw him off the apron. It's like, oh, holy hell. And then Rowan gets a win over Bryan.
Yes.
Clean? Nah. Who cares? Whatever. So it's a win.
Reaction's what matters.
I saw this idea going around, and I think I saw it on Reddit somewhere. Is Eric Rowan getting the push that was meant for Lars Sullivan?
Seems kind of like it, yeah.
Good. Good.
You know, I've heard nothing negative about Rowan. That doesn't mean he hasn't done things.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but I imagine at this point, as long as he's been around,
if there was something, it would have surfaced by now. And the second you come to the main roster, all of a sudden they start looking for stuff. How long did it take to get Braun Strowman's Tinder up? Brought it up the next week. I was like, hey, look at him. And say, hey, get these not hands. My name's Adam, 26. I like fishing with my hands. Here's a salmon I caught. These are my friends. They're bears. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it took a moment to come up. Rowan seems clear. He seems clean. He seems good. He's menacing. He's talking. He has a character.
Yeah.
Holy hell. We're getting the Eric Rowan push.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have thought in this day and age? Remember when Sanity got called up and we had all the hopes in the world?
Yeah.
Now they're all in disparate places all over the place.
Yeah.
Completely fell apart.
Well, EY is the only one not on television right now.
Yeah.
Out of all four of them.
Now who would have thought that the weird giant dudes with Bray Wyatt were going to do better? Braun Strowman is like a couple minutes away from being somewhere between Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. He's right in betwixt. behoomst. And then you've got Luke Harper, who's like a week ago is like, oh, I wish they'd release him from his contract so he could wrestle. He just wants to wrestle, man. To headlining a Hell in a Cell, teaming with Eric Rowan. He gets his first name back against Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Jesus Christmas.
Yeah. Dig it.
And then Eric Rowan is just like, I've gotten really good all of a sudden. How are you? Thinking, was that a complete sentence? Jesus. Well, done. Very happy for Rowan.
Me too.
I'm very happy for every band he promotes. And I hope to God he's getting I hope he has a P.O. box that is just brimful of shirts from weird bands with logos you can't read that just look like piles of sticks.
I was going to say I'll send him some, but I don't have any of those.
Yeah.
I don't have any metal band shirts.
It's great.
He likes the metal, apparently.
Don't have any old stale shirts?
Number one, no, I don't have any stale, and we were not metal.
Look, man, I'm trying to... How many metal bands were you in?
None.
Okay.
Do I look like a metal guy?
Does Human Services have shirts?
Yes.
Or do they just have, like, bread boxes?
I wear my Human Services shirt all the time.
Yes.
I would call them more of a noise project than metal, but...
The word music gets thrown around a little haphazardly around them.
You're crazy.
It's
a very good band. They just came out with a new record, too.
This word band.
Mm-hmm. It gets bandied about.
Should have an extra N and E in there, as in they should be banned.
They have been a lot.
I'm sure. I've heard. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Scrap it. I guess I've got 4 more stories after that, but I'll go a little faster. I just wanted to sing the praises of Rowan. I was very excited to see him doing stuff. I'm saving that for my one more thing.
Okay.
That's my one more thing. We'll get to that. Let's hop over to New Japan.
Oh.
Yeah, man. A lot of people let their subscription to New Japan World run out.
Oh.
Guess what you missed?
Yeah.
Guess what you missed? Old men trying to murder each other. Holy hell.
I feel like I don't know what I saw, but like
I don't know either, man. And I watched it.
A couple months ago, they kind of brushed against each other. It's like, oh, that would be fun.
Would be, wouldn't it?
And, I mean, not only was I right, but definitely did not see it going here.
Do you know the Jushin Thunder Liger?
Do I know of?
Happy-go-lucky, really just a swell fella. He's got the crazy mask. He's got the hair on it. What a happy dude. He might be a little fun and goofy sometimes, but for the most part, he's just a really good guy wrestler. Mm-hmm. Until Minoru Suzuki put him in some sort of a weird chokehold, and Jushin Thunder Liger lost his goddamn mind. Did a low blow of Minoru Suzuki, and then starts stripping. And when you're a 75-year-old man, you shouldn't start stripping.
Nah.
You start scaring people, including fully grown men all the way on the other side of the planet. Because I was like, what is he doing? Is he unmasking? Uh-oh. He's got some stuff on underneath.
Yeah.
He pulls the mask off, and he's got the Kenshin Liger, the evil Liger face paint on. It's like, this crazy old bastard is wearing full body paint, or full paint underneath this fully encased the gimp suit that he wears wrestling every damn night of the year. And he's been wearing this the whole time. He starts stripping it down. He looks like a goddamn demon, and then he starts ripping his top off. And I'm glad he stopped there and didn't give us the full Angel Garza. But still, Angel Garza is gonna be. We're gonna be cheering for him to rip his pants off. It's gonna be fantastic. Mm-hmm. Jushin Thunder Liger did not give us the full Angel Garza. Kept his pants on, but then starts attacking Minoru Suzuki. Gives him a mist. Gives the ref a mist. It's like, uh-oh, he going crazy. He's doing some weird posing. And then he grabs, I guess that was a screwdriver.
Yeah.
And then comes at Minoru Suzuki, lodging it through a table. He didn't miss Suzuki by too much with that screwdriver. Holy hell, I think we're getting some sort of weird New Japan death match between Kenshin Liger and Minoru Suzuki. Combined age of these two combatants, 412 years old.
Yes.
It's a metric system.
Ageless.
So once you convert, that's still...
Did you see
it's like 120
Suzuki
years old.
Afterwards?
No.
So,
what do you do?
Like, he stumbles into the press room and falls. And then, like, he's just kind of sitting there for a second, and then he's like... and he just starts laughing. uncontrollably.
All he wants is a fight.
And then Liger came in and kicked at him.
Jesus.
And then he got up and started laughing again.
Good.
Intense. Dig it.
Good Lord. Yeah, he's gonna straight cower. Like, all of a sudden, Bray Wyatt in a mask shows up.
Yeah.
I gotta cry in the corner for how long?
All right.
No, it's not all right. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I liked it. Whatever.
Let's not make a big deal out of it, The Fiend.
They made a big deal out of it.
I'm Seth Rollins over here, Seth freaking Rollins, You're trying to put me in a corner,
Nobody. But okay.
Yeah, The Fiend did,
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. And like the weird two mandible claws to put Strowman down, and did.
Yeah.
Strowman came back later on Twitter with the whole, "Hey, I'm not the boy you knew once" or whatever. Something's like,
See Bray's response to that?
I did not.
He's like, something along the lines of,
I hope that's how it's written out.
hey, me neither. Stay away, please.
Jesus.
Because he doesn't want to hurt him.
Please don't make me hurt you.
Yeah.
Alex.
Bray is on like a completely different level right now.
Yeah. Wow.
He is must watch.
They are the fact that they can tease that. He doesn't even have to do much.
No.
And the fact that he can be compelling and do very little. We're trying. All right. So that was Jushin Thunder. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
3 more. 2 more and 1 more thing. Okay? And we're going to power through them. We're going to get the hell out of here. You sound good?
Sure.
All right. So AEW's got a show coming up, right?
Yeah, I got some Red Dead Online to play.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Hey, we need a production crew.
Oh.
It sounds like they've kind of savaged Impact.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it's going to happen, right?
It's what you got to do. Hey, who here knows about wrestling production? How much are they paying you? Here's more.
Yeah.
They can throw money at the issue, man.
It's a very WWE move, though.
You want to be a WWE so damn bad? Let's do some of the WWE moves. Throw money at an issue and take the best people you can. It's gonna It's gonna end up with a good product.
You down, Jay-Z? You down?
But it's yeah, it feels like a bit garbage move. But what you gonna do? Same thing like you see NXT is like pulling a lot of their stars from NXT UK stars from some of the indie shows. I forget which one it was. It was one of the they were making a big deal was being made online because one organization was having like their last show coming up, and like some NXT UK stars got pulled, which were going to be the big draw.
Wow.
Which is like, ooh, sorry about your show, but that's what you got to do, man. That's what the big company has to do. They have to throw the money around, and sometimes the littler companies get savaged.
The thing is, I expect it. The thing is, I expect it from WWE. I'm not saying it's necessarily forgivable, but I expect it from them.
Right.
It's shrewd. Like they're gonna do whatever it takes. I don't know. Like they're talking about all this change over at AEW. Oh, we want to change the world, but by doing the exact same thing. We can't talk about the product itself.
It's the business move you got to do. And guess what they could really benefit from right about now? Some better production dudes.
Okay.
Like all the thoughts there, the money's there, the work's there, the streamlining things. It's just a few more good hands could be enough to make it a lot more polished of a product. Hopefully they give us exactly what they want to give us.
Yeah.
I want to see exactly what they want to give us.
Agreed.
And I don't want it to be a production to be the one thing holding them back. So make the best of it. And Impact, do what you've been doing. Hey, Impact, you're not watching. How many times have they been savaged? How many times have people left the company? How many times have they had to fire their top star? They continue to keep kicking.
It's a bummer because it's really good now, and I don't have time for it in my life, unfortunately, to keep up as much as I'd like to.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't care how many times I have to bring this up. That's beyond. Like
Beyond Wrestling's a different organization.
I couldn't.
I'd love to be able to fit in Impact. I'd love to be able to fit in MLW. Yeah. I'd love to be able to put more time in New Japan. Holy hell, a lot of times I can't get around to NXT.
Yeah.
It's just saturation in the market. And WWE's like, We'll be the one to saturate it. That's fine. How much can you watch? Make just a little bit more than that, please. Last story. I don't know if it's much of a story.
Okay.
AEW, another new product they're putting out.
Okay.
I'm sorry to be talking about it a lot and them not
That's
having a show yet.
Big week.
But this isn't so much wrestling related. You remember how we had the Boom comics with the WWE?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, that's an interesting little thing. AEW's partner with a comic book company too. Might have heard of them. DC.
Oh.
Heard of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. They make the
The Batman.
No, the other one. What's the other one?
Jim
Gordon. That's the one they make. AEW, and they had a couple promo pictures come out with a Chris Jericho with the championship. It's just a comic book style, and it looks like a weird 80s style of it too. It's interesting looking. First comments I see under the picture, man, they slimmed him down a little bit.
Jesus.
God damn, dude, it's a comic book version of you.
Brutal.
You want the comic book version of you to have every foible that you got?
Brutal.
Good lord, thinned him down a little. Shut up. They also made him in bright, vivid colors. How about that? Jerks.
How do you not lead with Luchasaurus?
That was one of the next comments. Oh man, all I want is a full comic of just a boy and his dinosaur, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
That's the only one that makes any sense.
There's already Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl, but it used to be Moon Boy, but now it's gender flip, I guess. And everyone was like, "Do you know who Moon Boy is? Then shut up. It's Moon Girl now. You can leave it alone." So they already have a dinosaur and a little kid running around. I'm just saying, crossover, but that's also Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the DC equivalent. Is going to be Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Okay.
Yes, dude. Tell me you wouldn't want a Luchasaurus comic book.
That's the only one that makes any sense.
Right next to your Monty the Dinosaur, Luchasaurus. It's going to be great, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, Metal Shark Bro.
And then the other side of that,
What's that?
Jim.
Gordon. Jim Gordon, everybody. So yeah, man. And then the second picture they put out was of John Moxley. And ooh, it looks rough and ugly. But I guess it's kind of supposed to.
Yeah.
So yeah, DC Comics. Not a big fan of DC. Not a huge fan of AEW yet, so it seems like
I
a
don't
partnership
going to
that I approve of.
Either.
What's that?
I don't like going to Washington either. It's usually a little too busy.
For God's sake.
That's where the first taping is too, by the way. Next Wednesday.
Did you mention about the ticket sales?
Yes, it got brought up earlier.
Oh yeah. Sorry, scalpers. Oh yeah, Beanie Babies. Remind me of the second tangent that I went on after it, and I'll remember the original topic. It's weird.
Beanie Babies.
Muppet Beanie Babies would sell. They would sell. I just had this thought.
20, 40 minutes ago.
I know, sir. I know. Oh, I don't have any concept of time.
Okay.
So I assume it was sometime a month or two ago. Notorious nasty. Yeah. I got my one more thing.
All right.
Do you want this? Ooh. Tell us we gotta go. Oh my God, it keeps going. Can you believe it?
Apparently I didn't trim it down.
Let it go. It's fine. 10 years to the day, Justin.
Yeah.
Since Jesus. 10 years ago, the infamous Zandig promo where he's holding a jug of water and he said Jesus into the camera and then a lot of curse words because, I don't know, man, that's what they did. 10 years of... Can you give me one? Can I hear yours?
Jesus!
That's really good. Jesus! Oh my God, you're going to think we're preaching over here. This is how you're going to get kicked out. It's going to be the worst. You have a notice on the door in the morning.
You can't shout about Jesus at 10:30 at night.
That's the devil's hour. You want to shout about Satan? Have at you now. Let's not sit. Crap on the city. Vagaries. Remember? That's right. We have no idea where we are. Ooh. I want to do one more. Ready?
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah.
Who's that dude?
It's a good one. Zandig. It's great. Goodness. All right. Bye. No? Ooh, do you have any sort of outro? You. Look at you. Hey, you said, hey, what's important? I got my live music. And I got the outro music so he doesn't like wail on like a madman for 20 minutes. I will anyway. Here we go.
They don't want
Hey! They might want some. You don't know.
none. I'm speaking for them. Oh, did you hear the new OC music?
No.
Very good.
All right, pulling it up right after. I need to see this. Because I missed the thing in the sky. What is the thing in the sky?
What's in the sky?
It's good stuff.
I like it.
I did too. Hey, everybody with hashtag WrestlePals. If you dig us, dig what we do. Thank you. First of all, thank you. If you'd like to help out, many ways you can do that. Follow the Facebook page, Facebook.com/WrestlePalsVA. Go in there, jump in the chat whenever we're live, whatever day that may be. We're working it. We've got some discussions to have. If you'd like some input, throw it out there. I don't know. See what happens. We'll see it. We'll see it. If you want to support the show, hey man, not hard to do. Patreon.com/OHiJustin. OHHI Justin. That supports this show. And for your dollar, not only do you
Brian.
get hashtag WrestlePals, you get your music show.
Mm-hmm.
You
I'll
get
get back to it.
Deprogrammed, the finest music show on the internet. Always fantastic. And most importantly, and this is the Oh Hi Justin Pod, exclusive access to the Oh Hi Justin Pod, a daily delve into the mind of this madman and his babies.
Yeah.
How's that going? You digging
It's
it?
fun. Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Incorporating. He's okay. I got to catch up.
Yeah.
I got to catch up. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear that you're doing stuff with the. Yeah. Does Noel Gallagher show up? That's all I'm worried about.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's not
Chris's
sleeping.
morning
Is he-
show before pay-per-views, like a pre-show for us.
Morning.
Sunday mornings.
What's that morning?
Sunday mornings.
I'm off on Sunday mornings. Right after church, come join this hellhole.
I work from 1 to 5.
Other ways you can support. Jesus, we're already in the cells. Hold on here. Serious time. Serious time. To the Patreon. To the Facebook. Oh, hey, Twitch. Yeah, there you go. Twitch.tv/OHiJustin14. OHHI Justin14. You may want to follow that directly, because I got a feeling somebody's going to be riding horses soon.
Yes.
Maybe. You see, go posse up with the old farmhand, Justin.
They figured out the online. It's fun now.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
It's fun.
Good. If you want to get hold of the show, ain't hard to do. At WrestlePalsVA on the Twitter, it's Justin. So dispense with the formalities. Why don't you talk to us directly? And by us, I mean Justin. At the Hulkster on Twitter. That's real. Go there. He enjoys having somebody to bounce stuff off of, and he will always participate. He's a good dude. Will respond to you. Not trying to speak for you or anything, but you seem to always. And hey, if you follow him every morning, he'll tell you the best.
Take that to heart. I mean it.
He does. And he's right. If you want to follow me, at The Nate Project. Don't worry, it's not like I'm going to tell you you're the worst or anything. But at The Nate Project. Send a message there. It'll make me feel weird and odd. But I'll get the message, and I'll have a weird visceral gut reaction to it, and I'll probably make an odd noise like, what happened?
Running out of time.
Well, good, because I was done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fine. I'm going to go away now. Right to the end. Goddamn hashtag WrestlePals. I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So, shit. That's that you've got? You know what you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.